Hey, I'm here with AJ the Savage Cunningham. Pyramid Fights 14, man. What's the first thing come to your mind when I say Pyramid Fights 14? November 16th, Batesville, Arkansas. The rematch.
Getting my fifth professional victory is what I think about, sir. That's what I think of. I've done well ever since I've gone pro, sticking to who I am. I think a lot of people are thinking I'm just going to shoot right off the bat, and I'd be ignorant to think I'm not going to shoot. You know, that's how I've won my fights, but I got a couple of tricks up my sleeve. I've been working with my teammates and coaches for my striking game. So.
Just for the fans out there, I just wanted to shoot this out here, but man, you was 11-4 as an Emmy, 4-0 as a pro, 15 wins, you got 14 finishes. Wow. It's impressive, man. I mean, that's like just short of 100% finishing rate, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, you started it'd be your 5th year in January. You started your MMA career. What got you into MMA?
Man, I just watched it on TV. I'll tell you the exact fight. It was Rafael, if I'm pronouncing that right, Dos Santos versus Anthony Pettis. And it's when Pettis was on top of the world, you know, no one was thinking he was going to get taken out, and RDA comes in there and smashes him, and I thought, God, I want to do this, I want to try this, I want to see how far I can get with it. I like RDA's story about how much he's lost and he's come back through adversity, and it motivated me a lot seeing that guy win that fight.
So how much do these other guys like TJ and Bryce, Thomas Gifford, how much do they motivate you to be where they are?
I mean, we just got done, and I'm sure you watched me and Bryce and TJ go in it, and it's one of those things where if I'm going, and no disrespect to Solo, but Solo's not a Bryce Mitchell, Solo's not a TJ Brown, Solo's not a Thomas Gifford, and I'm going with these guys, and I'm doing good things. You know, they're kicking my ass, but I'm doing good things. And it's really motivating. It's degrading at the time, but you get home or you're driving home on your 2-hour ride and you're thinking, well, I did pull that off on that guy and it felt good. And it's really, you just got to take the positives that come with it, you know, and that's what I try to do, train with these guys. And I learn so much and get so much better each and every time I go with one of them.
You know, I followed you earlier in your career, man, and you know, you used to be a little hothead. Now, what has changed you from being so humble? Because man, when you go in a fight now, you just seem like you just concentrate on your training. You know, all you care about is getting in there, getting the win. You don't do no trash talk, and I mean, what do you credit that for?
A lot of amateur fights, a lot of eating my words, and just looking at people like Bryce Mitchell. I mean, the dude's he's a savage, man. He's thug nasty. He goes in there and he does exactly what you say. He don't ever talk. He goes in there and he looks for the finish and he wins. He's 11-0 in the UFC and he's done it without talking. So I thought, God, you know, I made that vow when I turned pro. I was like, I'm going to quit all this talking and just really get to work and spend that time and energy I post on Facebook or spend talking in the gym and learning stuff from guys like Bryce and guys like Thomas and DeJuan and TJ, you know, and I think that was it. Just being around those type of guys.
Man, I know I've seen you mature so much in this game, and now that you're pro, it's even like, you know, it's just to me, it's like automatic. This guy is gonna make it. You know, eventually he's gonna make it. What's been your most favorite, most memorable fight in your career?
My most memorable would be my second fight I took on a day notice. And I was talking to my coach, Matt Sellers, about this the other day. I took this fight on a day notice. We had Tyrone Page going up to St. Louis, and Josh called me up. He's like, hey, you want to fight? And I've been training like 7 months. I was like, hell yeah. And got up there, won the first round, lost the second round, was losing the third round, and pulled off a Hail Mary Aaron Rodgers, just throw it up triangle in the last 10 seconds and got him to tap out. So that, I don't care how many pro fights. I hate talking about amateur career because that's like Pee-wee football to NFL players, you know. Right. But that's probably the most memorable fight to me, memorable fight moment.
Okay, man, Pyramid Fights 14, November the 16th, Batesville, Arkansas. The rematch, Solo Hatley Jr., AJ the Savage Cunningham. He says it's going to be no different than the first fight. What's your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on that is, well, first, my thoughts on Solo is Solo's a game opponent, good boxer, hits hard. I just feel like I'm the more better rounded mixed martial artist. I can wrestle, I can strike. You know, my striking may not be as well, but I can strike. My jiu-jitsu's better, my wrestling's better, and if I mix it all together, I just don't know if he has an answer. You know, may the better man win, but I just, like I said, this is mixed martial arts. This isn't, you know, boxing. So I feel like if I go in there and put it all together, and I think he'll have his hands full. I don't think he'll be the same at all. I can tell you that much. It's not going to be the same at all. And you know, whatever's happening with Solo, he's getting kicked out of his camp and coming off that vicious LFA knockout. You know, I wish him the best. But come November 16th, I'm just ready to step up to the plate and earn my 5th professional win. So.
Yeah, I think, you know, Solo, he's just so confident in himself. You know, he said, you know, that, you know, it's going to be the same, which, you know, that's just. But I mean, I see fighters that's confident in themselves, and they get in there and they don't believe they can lose. They're going to win. And I mean, it's like one thing about pyramid fights, man. I was always good at picking fights, but when I pick pyramid fights, it's like you just never know who's going to win when they step in that cage.
Yes, sir.
So, any predictions? How's this fight going to end?
It's going to be a fight. I don't really care much for predictions. Of course, I'm going out there for the finish, so hopefully we get that. But I'm just going to bring the fight to him to the best of my abilities, and hope he's ready to show up, because I am.
It's gonna be a good one. I'll tell you what, they talk about this weekend, the BMF, Diaz and Masvidal. Man, that's the way I look at you guys fight, man. I'm like, I wouldn't miss this fight for nothing, man. If I had a choice to go to Diaz and Masvidal or Cunningham and Hatley fight, I'd go to y'all's fight, man. I mean, that's hands down. That's just me. But man, I can't wait. Okay, AJ, any thank you, shout outs, anything you want to add, man? You take all the time you want.
Absolutely. I want to thank my all the people that's been helping me with this training camp. DeJuan Pigney, Bryce Mitchell, TJ Brown. You saw some of that going in. I haven't got to train much with TJ, so. But Jeremiah Colum's also been a big part. Him and Bryce have been a huge part of it. Of course, Josh Hutchin, Matt Sellers, Braden Eckerd. My sponsors, Bad Boy Mowers, Oscar Smokehouse and Grill, Walmart down there in Batesville, Duggar's Food Market, I went blank, Knockout Graphics, and yeah, I know I missed somebody, and I'm sorry. I'll get you later.
Hey, he been sparring with TJ and Bryce, man. So you know, give him some credit, bro. So I tell you what, man. Anytime you fight at the community center in Batesville, that crowd goes nuts, man. I mean, it's like you bring in so many fans, man, and it's so awesome to watch a fight at it. It's just so cool, man. So, man, November the 16th, Batesville, Arkansas, Pyramid Fights 14. You better get your tickets while you can.
Hit me up.
Thank you, AJ.